Hi everyone, this is Eleanor Lumsden reporting from the Sundance Film Festival. I am here, this is my third year out of many years. I first came as a volunteer, I think back in 2010, and I've been back twice, not as a volunteer, but with friends, and I received a question from friends at home about how you do this, because many people want to come to Sundance and they don't know how to put it together. And first I will say that there are many layers to the Sundance Film Festival. The easiest way in, if you have no connections, you don't know anyone with a film, is to come as a volunteer. There's a pretty intense volunteer application process, but you can apply. If the more flexible you are, the better. You basically need a week and a half or 2 weeks in the mid to end of January. I think the applications open in the fall sometime before Sundance. And being a volunteer, I did it. I did it, of course, when I was in my 20s, and I'm not in my 20s now. But you basically don't sleep, but it's wonderful. You meet a million people, and people of all ages, by the way. They were not just people in their 20s. So if you are between jobs, or if you have some free time, or you just want to play hooky and have a good time in the snow, I highly recommend the volunteer experience. So that is the first way to get to Sundance, is to come in as a volunteer. Another way is just to talk to people. You never know. Put out feelers on the internet. There are lots of people who want to come to Sundance, and so you can find a group of people who may be willing to carpool. Over here, the second time that I came to Sundance was 2016, and I went to a local film, an outdoor film screening in Oakland, California, and the people that I was talking to, I was just next to some people and talking about my love of film, and one of them turned out to be an independent filmmaker, and I started talking about how much of an amazing time I had at Sundance, and he said, I go to Slam Dance every year. And anyway, I kept in touch with him, fast forward, and later on, he hooked me up with a friend of his, a Canadian filmmaker who comes to Sundance every year, and she had a bed open in her house. And so I got to move into this house. I'm crying, the snow is awesome. I got to move into this house of Canadian filmmakers and screenwriters and writers and directors and people from all over the place, and it was amazing. It was such a wonderful experience. So that's another way. And then when I was there the last time, 2016, I went to a film and met a woman in the bathroom. And that woman turned out to be a producer, a filmmaker, and she invited me back. I posted something on social media, nothing related to Sundance. I had no intention of coming this year. In fact, I should be at work right now. Hey, Golden Gate. Hey, Golden Gate. And so I posted something on Instagram. She asked me if I was going to Sundance. I was like, no, I can't swing it this year. And she turned out to have extra space in her Airbnb. And so here I am. So I guess the lesson is, if you want to make it happen, you can make it happen. You just have to decide, and you have to start putting out feelers, and then you wouldn't believe how many resources there are on the internet. I'm sure there are plenty of other people who have done YouTube videos or top 10 lists of how to get the most out of Sundance. So it's a wonderful time. Beyond seeing films, there are amazing people that you meet just on the street. Everyone is really friendly. You meet people everywhere, even in the bathroom. You go to parties. There are amazing panel discussions with your favorite actors. It's amazing. Yesterday I attended a panel with Octavia Spencer and all of these people who are kind of my, well, they're not my heroes necessarily. I don't want to be an actor, but it's pretty amazing. So I would just encourage you that if it's on your bucket list to come to Sundance, that you stop procrastinating and make it happen.